I've just finished reading a book. By that I mean I got to the end, which doesn't always happen. So reaching the end is a good sign. It was a book of extended conversations between the singer-songwriter Nick Cave and the music journalist Sean O'Hagan. To be fair, I didn't know that much about Nick Cave before reading the book, but the book was great. Thoughtful and thought-provoking throughout. It's honest, raw and full of wisdom. It's raw because it centres quite a bit upon grief. Sadly, Cave knows a lot about grief, having lost two of his sons in recent years. It's a book that explores the way that grief and creativity often work together. It reveals the way in which faith, without ever giving a plain, comforting answer, offers resources to look at what is terrible without despair or evasion. Cave's faith is not that of a man looking for shortcuts or consolations. At one point, he speaks about the spiritual audacity that he felt coming to birth in the wake of his youngest son's death. What he calls a reckless refusal to submit to the condition of the world. To say he's an interesting character is an understatement. At times deeply harrowing to read, it's ultimately really enriching. A story suffused with love, teeming with ideas, a document of an artist's journey from holding the world in some form of disdain to a state of empathy and grace. Rejecting cynicism, negativity and bitterness, Cave chooses to live open to the divine possibility of things, as he says, whether it exists or not. He believes it gives his life and his music meaning and potential and soul. It's an optimistic book, but certainly not a naive or simplistic one. As Cave himself puts it, hope is optimism with a broken heart. In many ways, reading this surprising book reminded me of how I feel when I read the Bible. The Bible is also honest, raw and full of wisdom. The Bible is also thoughtful and thought-provoking, with its fair share of harrowing grief and despair. But it is also resolutely hopeful, teeming with ideas and suffused with love. So I'd recommend the Cave book. It won't be for everyone, but it's worth a read. Funnily enough, I'd recommend the Bible too. It's not for the faint-hearted either. But rumour has it, it can be life-changing. If you're interested, the Nick Cave book is called Faith, Hope and Carnage, which could just as easily describe the Bible.